Of all the heroes born in ancient Greece, one name echoes loudest through eternity.
His story began with the king of the gods himself. Zeus desired the beautiful mortal queen, Alcmene of Thebes.
She conceived twins, Iphicles by her mortal husband, and Heracles, the glorious son of Zeus himself.
But Zeus's infidelity ignited the furious jealousy of his wife, Hera, queen of the gods.
Iphicles screamed in terror.
But Heracles awoke, not with fear, but with fascination.
With a strength no mortal infant could possess, he reached out his tiny hands and seized each serpent firmly by the neck.
His parents burst in to find Heracles happily playing with the two dead serpents. They knew
Heracles grew swiftly, his divine strength often causing accidental trouble. He excelled in all physical pursuits but struggled with fine arts. He is trained by the finest tutors, Chiron the Centaur, Autolycus, Eurytus, Linus. He received the fine... Even there, heroism found him. He slew the fierce lion of Cithaeron, protecting the flocks of Thebes and earning his first renown.
Returning to Thebes a hero, King Creon honored him with the hand of his own daughter, the beautiful Princess Megara.
For a time, Heracles knew peace. He loved Megara deeply, and together they had several children.
But Hera watched from Olympus, her hatred festering. Seeing the hero happy,
She sent Lyssa, the terrifying spirit of madness, down from the underworld to infect the hero's mind. As Heracles played with his children, the madness struck.
Madness.
Finally, Athena intervened, casting a deep, merciful sleep upon him, halting the carnage before he harmed others.
To suffer is the lot of mortals.
thus speaks the silver bow. Avenge the slighted mother, the usurper. Go to Tiryns and serve your cousin, King Eueus, for 12 years. To atone for your sin, he must perform 10 great labors set by Eurystheus. If he succeeded, he would be...
Eurystheus, a weak and cowardly king, trembled before his mighty cousin. Jealousy and fear fueled his command.
These labors must be impossible.
Let him face the lion, then the Hydra. He will not survive.
Go to Nemean and bring me the skin of the monstrous lion that terrorizes the land.
Heracles journeyed to Nemean. The lion was a terror indeed. its hide impervious to iron, bronze, and stone. Then, casting aside his usseless weapons, he confronted the lion in the gloom. A primal battle of muscle and will began. With a final, superhuman exertion, ignoring the beast's struggles, he squeezed and choked the life from the invulnerable monster.
Then, inspired by Athena, he realized the only thing sharp enough to cut the hide were the lion's own claws.
Using the beast's own claw, he skinned the lion. He then wore the impenetrable hide as his armor, its gaping jaws as his helmet.
From within the jar, he forbade Heracles from ever entering the city gates again. Henceforth, the hero must display his spoils outside.
The first labor was complete, but his atonement had only just begun. 11.
Terrified but determined to destroy the hero, Eurystheus devised the second labor, hoping poison would succeed where claws could not.
Slay the Lernaean Hydra, the nine-headed serpent whose very breath is death.
Again and again he struck, but with every head he destroyed, the monster only grew stronger, its hissing multiplying.
Aiolos, bring fire! We must sear the necks!
With a mighty blow using a divine sword, Heracles severed the final immortal.
Knowing it could never truly be killed, Heracles buried the immortal head deep beneath a colossal boulder, trapping it forever.
But Eurystheus, ever petty, refused to count this labor, claiming Heracles had received help from... Capture the Ceryneian Hind alive!
This was no ordinary deer. It was the Ceryneian Hind, sacred to Artemis, goddess of the hunt.
Heracles knew he could not harm the beast. He must capture it through endurance. And so began a chase that lasted a full year.
He pursued the hind across Greece, through distant lands, even to the mythical realm of the Hyperboreans at the edge of the world.
After a full year, the hind finally tired. Near the river Ladon, Heracles saw his chance.
How dare you harm my sacred Hind?
A labor commanded by Eurystheus. The Hind remains completely unharmed, my lady. I humbly ask for your understanding and promise to return her safely.
Artemis, seeing the truth and respecting his piety, relented. She allowed him to complete his labor, demanding the Hind's safe return.
Capture the Erymanthian boar alive! A warm welcome and good wine to you, Heracles. Thank you, wise Pholus. To our friendship.
Fetch the wine, Pholus. Please, Heracles. This jar belongs to all the centaurs. A gift from Lord Dionysus
I insist, Pholus. Open the wine to the king. The wine is ours! Get back, you beasts! Kill him! Kill him! He ruined the wine! Tear him apart!
He was forced to use his Hydra-poisoned arrows. The slightest scratch meant agonizing death. The centaurs fled in terror. And Pholus, examining one of the deadly arrows, accidentally dropped it on his foot and died instantly. Heracles mourned the unintended tragedies.
Keep it away! Don't let it near me! Take it away, Heracles, please!
Clean the vast stables of King Augeas in a single day.
Heracles journeyed to Elis, ruled by King Augeas, who possessed the largest herd of cattle in the world, a divine gift.
You laugh, but I propose this wager. I shall clean your stables by sunset. And what do you ask in return for this impossible feat?
Heracles didn't reach for a shovel. Instead, he used his godlike strength to tear down parts of the stable walls at either end.
Nearby flowed two mighty rivers, the Alpheus and the Peneus.
With might, boulders, and raw power.
A colossal torrent surged through the stable yard, washing away 30 years of filth in a single mighty flood. Before the sun had set, the job was done. The stables were immaculate. Heracles restored the rivers to their beds.
I demand the promised 10th of your cattle, King. A labor for your master Eurystheus earns you nothing from me, Demigod. Your wager is denied. I will return one day to exact my payment in blood. And Eurystheus, ever spiteful, also refused to count this labor, claiming Heracles had worked for hire. 2 labors now discounted. Drive away the Stymphalian birds.
Labor 6, Stymphalian birds. These were no ordinary birds. They infested the dense swamps around Lake Stymphalia in Arcadia.
Oh God, they're on me! Help me!
Heracles realized he could not fight them within the dense, dark swamp. He needed to flush them out.
Once again, the goddess Athena came to his aid. She gave him a pair of enormous bronze crotala.
Climb to the summit, hero, and strike the crotala with all your might.
Heracles did as she said. The sound was ear-splitting. An unholy, terrifying... This was Heracles' chance. As they circled above, exposed, he drew his bow and began picking them off with arrow after arrow found its mark. The deadly poion did its work. Crows rained down from the sky.
The remaining ibises, terrified by the noise and the arrows, flee the swamp permanently, flying far away, never to return. Heracles watched them vanish into the distance. The swamp was cleansed. The sixth labor was complete.
Go to Crete and capture the Cretan bull.
Heracles sailed across the sea to the island kingdom of Crete, ruled by the legendary King Minos.
Originally sent by Poseidon, this was the same bull that had fathered the monstrous Minotaur, a symbol of Minos' broken oath to Poseidon.
Yes, take the beast. If you can capture it, you have my blessing.
I shall return with the bull, your majesty.
He wrestled it to the ground, capturing it alive as commanded, his strength overcoming even its divine madness.
Eurystheus, terrified as usual, wanted to sacrifice the bull to Hera.
So the bull was set free. It wandered across Greece, eventually causing trouble near Marathon before being captured again by the hero Theseus.
Go to Thrace and bring me the man-eating mares of King Diomedes.
Heracles journeyed to the wild land of Thrace, ruled by Diomedes, a brutal son of the war god Ares.
Diomedes owned 4 magnificent mares, but they were wild, First, Heracles overpowered Diomedes and his grooms, defeating the cruel king who perpetuated this horror. And in a moment of grim justice, Heracles fed the corpse of King Diomedes to his own savage mares.
He presented the mares to Eurystheus, the cowardly king. Sail to the land of the Amazons and bring back the girdle of Queen Hippolyta.
Labor 9, Girdle of Hippolyta. Heracles gathered companions and sailed to Themyscira.
Their queen, Hippolyta, possessed a magical girdle, a gift from her father Ares, a symbol of her authority.
Queen Hippolyta, daughter of Ares, I come before you with a humble request. My 12th labor requires your golden girdle.
But Hera would not allow it. Disguised as an Amazon, she flew among the warrior women, spreading malicious lies. The stranger lies. He plans to kidnap our queen. To arms!
This is the price of your deception, Hippolyta. You will fall by my hand today.
And in the brutal chaos of battle, tragically misunderstanding her intent, Heracles struck down Queen Hippolyta.
He took the girdle from her lifeless body, his victory tainted by the unnecessary death sown by Hera's hatred.
Take this, my daughter. A trophy won by great toil, now yours.
It is beautiful, Father. Thank you.
Bring me the cattle of Geryon.
Heracles journeyed west, crossing the scorching Libyan desert. Frustrated by the heat, he angrily drew his bow against the sun itself. As Heracles began gathering the cattle, Geryon himself appeared, a terrifying sight with 3 bodies wielding 3 shields and 3 spears.
Onward! Keep moving! We have a long way to go. No, stop running! To me! Control yourselves.
In Italy, the fire-breathing giant Cacus stole some of the cattle. Heracles tracked him to his cave and slew him in righteous fury. Eurystheus sacrificed the entire herd to Hera. The 10th labor, spanning the known world, was complete.
Fetch the golden apples of the Hesperides.
Hesperides.
These were no ordinary apples. The garden lay hidden at the world's western rim, guarded by the watchful Hesperides.
Heracles did not even know where this mythical garden lay. His first task was simply finding the path.
To win this time, Demigod! Seek the setting sun, where the Hesperides wait.
Moved by pity, Heracles shot the tormenting eagle with an arrow, finally freeing the Titan who had gifted fire to mankind.
Do not attempt to take the apples yourself. Persuade the Titan Atlas to fetch them for you.
Heracles journeyed to the edge of the world, where Atlas stood, groaning beneath the immense weight of the heavens.
Fetch the apples for me, and I will relieve you of your burden, holding up the sky while you are gone. Yes, take it, boy! I've got it! I am finally free! I will deliver these apples myself.
Agreed. But hold it just for a moment, would you? I need to adjust my cloak for padding.
Thank you, friend.
No! Take them away! I cannot touch them!
Fear not, Eurystheus. I shall return the sacred fruit to the garden.
Go down into the Underworld and bring back Cerberus! This is considered the the most dangerous labor. A journey into death itself from...
To prepare, Heracles sought initiation into the Eleusinian mysteries, gaining sacred knowledge to safely navigate the land of the dead. He descends into the gloomy, terrifying realm of the dead. Shades of the dead flutter around him, terrified by his living presence.
Take me across, ferryman. Your service is required. And there, before the adamantine gates, stood the monstrous Cerberus, his 3 heads roaring. Lord Hades, I have come to the Underworld. Lord Hades, I humbly ask for permission to borrow your guardian hound, Cerberus, to complete my final labor.
Hades agreed, perhaps amused, but on one condition. Heracles must overpower the beast using no weapons, only his bare hands.
Protected by his Nemean lion skin, Heracles approached the snarling beast.
Finally, he locked his unbreakable grip around the beast's 3 necks, squeezing until the mighty hound whimpered and submitted.
He dragged the horrific creature before King Eurystheus. The sight was beyond terrifying. Take it away, Heracles! Please return the monster at once!
Freed from his servitude, Heracles embarked on further adventures. He eventually remarried, taking the princess Deianira as his wife. One day, the centaur Nessus attempted to violate Deianira. Heracles shot him with one of his Hydra poisoned arrows.
Take my blood, mixed with the poison. It will ensure Heracles' love forever. Build the pyre high, men! Let the flames reach the heavens and end this agony!
He climbed upon the pyre and ordered it lit, gifting his mighty bow to the shepherd Philoctetes, the only one brave enough to obey.
As the flames consumed his mortal body, a great thunderclap sounded from Olympus. Zeus acknowledged his son's final trial. A golden chariot descended from the heavens. Athena herself had come to collect the hero's immortal soul. His mortal part burned away. The divine Heracles, free from pain and toil, stepped into the celestial chariot.
There, he was welcomed as an equal. Even Hera reconciled with him, offering her own daughter.
Heracles.
His story is a profound exploration of suffering, guilt, and the arduous path to redemption.
Through his 12 labors, he battled not just monsters, but the flaws within himself, ultimately proving his worthiness.
His apotheosis, his rise to godhood, signifies the ultimate triumph over suffering.
The greatest hero of Greece, forever enshrined in the stars and in the stories that continue to inspire us.